What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Guardian Predator from Predator 2. And this is from Neca Toys. What I noticed is I went to Target and realized that they started re-releasing all the Lost Tribe members again, which I think is really, really cool. So I thought I would do some reviews for you all. So I've had this channel for about a year now. So obviously some of the older ones I did not have a chance to review. So what I want to do is bring those to you so then you can make good decisions on if you want to get the Predator, if you don't want to get the Predator, etc. So what I want to do is let's get into this now, and I'll show these to you. So here we go. So let's look at the box real quick for Guardian Predators, and that is sick. So look at that. He's got really cool weaponry. Looks like he's fighting some type of alien queen or alien king of some type, which is really cool looking. And what's really neat about this Predator is this Predator was supposed to be like one of the only ones to be like a temple guard. So he was actually on the like a guard predator for actually the clan leader of all predators, which is like the ruler of Yacha Prime, which I think is pretty cool. So he was temple guard for a bit, and I guess he joined the group. And he's known as kind of like the big gun, so he's kind of like more of a soldier than he is actually a hunter, which I guess is a little bit different. But eventually he does become like an elite status hunter, hunting like xenomorphs, etc., which I think is really cool. And yeah, just looking at his stuff there, like totally the big gun, which I think is really, really cool concept. So I like that he's very different. So here's the, actually let's open it first. Here we go. So obviously no action figure inside because it's right here on the base, but does come with a cool action figure shot, which I think looks really, really nice. Very cool. And then you do have the side of the package, 30th anniversary, of course. Then you have the back of the package, which looks nice. So here we go. If you want to read the bio, you can pause your screen now. Okay, awesome. Then you got some really cool action figure shots, which I think looks nice. And then you do have the list of predators there that are all part of the Lost Tribe, which I think is really cool. So I will be doing, by the way, when I do get Elder Predator, that's who I'm waiting on. We will be doing a video kind of breaking down the Lost Tribe and going through some of the bios. So I will read the bios. We'll go through some of the lore, maybe some of the connecting predators that kind of can connect and build a cohesive story with all these other characters. So it should be pretty fun. But let's take a look at this figure real quick. So as far as Guardian goes, like this figure is phenomenal, and I love all the accessories that they brought with this one. I think this is one of the best when it comes to accessories. So right, he's supposed to be known as a big gun, and look at this. You have a really cool blast effect that's yellow with orange dry brushed over the top, right, to just really show like kind of like the blast. You have little blast effects you put in the back of it, so it looks like it's really shooting out, right? It's really powerful. You do have a blast effect coming out of there, which is nice. His plasma cannon, little accessory here on the back. And it looks like the themes they went with, so they went with black with a copper dry brushed over the top. And then what they did is they did a wash, like a green wash over the top to make it look kind of like it's copper, right? That's kind of been rusted, which I think looks really, really cool. And you can see that kind of throughout. They did some really cool tones there. And it just adds to like the story of this character, right? It's like old armor, but yeah, this Predator is insane. So really cool. So obviously you have a really cool disc there. Comes with a lot of accessories. You have an open disc. You have extra hands. You have a combat stick closed. You do have a big combat stick too, which is right here. So looking pretty good. All the Predators, most of the Predators came with a combat stick, which is pretty neat. And then it came with a little med pack that you can see there, and a little accessory there that like a wrist rocket of some type or something. So what I think is really cool also about this Predator is when it comes back around is the mask. So what they did is Guardian Predator actually has the original mask they were going to go with for the actual Predator, like in the Predator movie for Jungle Hunter, but they ended up abandoning it and going with the design that you saw in the movie, which is really cool. So I think it's really neat that they brought this back for the movie in Predator 2, but the original Predator could have looked like that. They just decided to go with a different face, so it's cool that they recycled that biomask. So this one also comes with an extra head that we did not get to see in the movie, but they made it anyway, so it looks cool. So they kept some of the same skin tone themes, which I'm a really big fan of, right? Kind of like the beige, the brownish tones. I just really like those. I think it looks good. And it's more of kind of like the yelling face, which I think is kind of cool. So it looks like what they did is, and you can tell, but inside here, it looks like they did like a beige as the base tone, or like a yellowish, whitish color. And then it looks like what they did is they painted over the top of it, right? It looks like you have some brown painted over the top. You also have a yellow painted over the top as well. They did black dots throughout. They did not do a wash on it. They don't do a wash on all of the Predator faces, and I believe that's just so the tones really show through, so it doesn't dull down any of the tones. But it looks really good, and you can tell they did dry brush the yellow over kind of like a reddish tone there on the face, which looks good. Really cool looking eyes, and the mouth, right, is kind of like just like that peachish tone. So looks like they really didn't do a wash on the inside, or at least it's hard to tell if they did. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they did the peach, and then it looks like they painted it. Yeah, it's really hard to tell, actually. It looks like they did maybe do a wash, but like I said, it's super hard to tell. A lot of them you can tell, but that one's a little different. But yeah, I love the look of this one. This one looks nice. But yeah, overall, I'm digging just this whole look. Looks really nice. Oh, also comes with a sash, too. That looks really cool. Little satchel. Very cool. Okay, awesome. Well, let's get into articulation right now. Okay, here we go. So we have articulation here. So the head looks up really well. Oops, dropped off the back there. This one looks up really well. I'm really a big fan of the way this one looks up. Looks down well too. You do have pivot, which is nice, and rotation as well, which is good. So it looks nice. So you have arm joint goes up about 90 degrees. You do have bicep swivel. You do have double jointed elbows, which is nice too. Looks like this one's locked up a little bit, but I can fix that. You do have a diaphragm joint, which you can arch forward decently. You can arch back, a little bit, which isn't too bad. Legs go up at 90 degrees or past. You do have double jointed legs or knees, which is good. You do have a ball joint here for the ankle, which is nice. So you do have rotation. You can do the splits, etc., which is not too bad. So not a lot of splits, unfortunately. And then this one also has a locked up leg, which I cannot do anything about currently. I've seen people get it undone, so I'm sure it's possible. I just have not found a solution yet. So I'd say as far as articulation goes, this one's highlight is definitely the head. The helmet does a really great job at going back really good and forward really good. But other than that, yeah, the only hindrance I have is kind of that locked leg. But overall, decent. Okay, quick size comparison. So let's see. So these figures all stand approximately, and we'll use Guardian as the metric here. So it looks like they all stand around 8 inches tall, and that puts us at about, looks like about 21 centimeters. And all of those stand about the same height. So you can tell Guardian stands about the same height as Stalker back there, who stands almost the same height as Armored Lost. Armored Lost stands a little bit taller because of the biomask. And then Scout stands a little bit shorter than some of the others, and that is the same thing, just because of the biomask for the most part. But they're all in the same mold, so they're roughly all about that height. But overall, they look really great together. They fit in well. So, yeah, I think as far as size goes, great size. Okay, final thoughts on Guardian Predator. I absolutely love this Predator. I think as far as accessories go, I don't think any of the Predators beat it. Like, I love the concept of the big gun, and that he's just got all these really cool accessories that are just going to obliterate opponents, which is crazy. And apparently, according to the bio, he's not even supposed to be someone who takes part in the hunts. He's usually just there to just as the big gun, essentially, right? Because he can't trophy hunt, because if he blows things up, there's no trophy to kind of show off, right? Which is kind of fun. But yeah, I think this figure is awesome. So normal Predator articulation, really cool paint applications. I love the design. Yeah, I just can't say enough good things about this Predator. I'd say this one is definitely up there as one of my favorites out of the 10. And just to let you know, I will do a top 10 of the Lost Tribe list. And so our 10 of them do top 10 from my least favorite to my favorite. And just know that even the number 10 spot is going to be awesome, because NECA just knocked it out of the park with these action figures. So hopefully this helps you out. Like I said, these are at Targets, so feel free to go pick it up if you are excited about it. So okay, so drop a like, subscribe. We just passed 900 subscribers, so that's awesome. Let's see if we can go to 1,000 now. So that I think that's definitely doable. So appreciate it. Like I said, got lots of cool videos coming to you. We have customizations, behind the shots, more reviews, etc. So thank you all so much, and can't wait to see you on the next video.